Well, I'm very excited to be able to help some kindergarten teachers in West Virginia as they're learning to network via Edmodo. My name is Jeannie Vandergrift. I'm a born, raised, and educated West Virginian that is now an educational technology consultant out of Atlanta, Georgia. So, basics on Edmodo, if you're unfamiliar, the website is edmodo.com. If you're new, you do need to sign up as a teacher. Once you have your teacher account, you can log in. And it will pull you into what essentially is a news feed. It looks very similar to Facebook, as you will see. So if you're familiar with Facebook, Edmodo won't be a huge jump for you. Someone in your group of kindergarten teachers will need to create the kindergarten group. That's easily done by clicking this button, Create, right here. You're going to title the group, select the grade, subject area, which probably really isn't technically relevant, but you'll title the group so it is an existing group within Edmodo. Once someone has done that, you will find, let me find one of my groups that has a code. My learning and training group. So once you have created a group, you will get a group code. So in this case, my group code is SNS9U8. That code is necessary for others to join your group. So if you are going to join the kindergarten group, you need the code that is assigned to your group. And then you are going to go to the Join button. All you need to do is type in the group code, and it will bring you into the kindergarten group created by one of your fellow kindergarten teachers. Here are some basics on Edmodo. The note feature, very simply, is kind of like a status. If you're familiar with Facebook, it's not necessarily in the world of Edmodo are you telling about what's going on, but it's going to be a place where you just share basic information. An alert is going to be 140 character max. That's going to be something that's going to appear in bold and show up in notifications as something that is very necessary for the people in your group to see. Assignments and quizzes, if you're not planning on using with students, probably won't be something that you will use when networking, but they're there, of course. Polls, however, might be something you could use to network, to share ideas, to get ideas about, what are some things that kindergarten teachers would do. I will admit, I have never taught kindergarten. I've taught 3rd through 6th. So God bless all of you that teach those sweet little 5-year-olds. Things you need to know about posting in the group. Once you're in the group, you will be able to post anything into the feed. You can have privileges taken away by the administrator, but I think you're probably a group of kindergarten teachers who are going to definitely do the right thing and not worry about that. Within the feed, you'll be able to type anything. So I'm just going to type a brief note. And what you will see is below what I'm typing are 3 options: Files, Links, and Library. Files, as you imagine, will take you to your documents, your pictures. If you want to take something that's in your documents or your pictures, you most certainly can add that to your post. Links, you can absolutely take a website that you find or a link to something, also add that to your post. So small plug ahead. And once you do that, it will tell you it will actually pull up for you, if you have a correct web address, it will tell you the exact site that you're attaching. Also the library. So the library is your own personal library. Anything that you find of interest, you can actually save to your library. So in this case, I have some photos, I have some websites, I have some things that I did with my kids last year, so some adverb songs and just some YouTube videos that I wanted to save to my library. And once you have it in your library, you can attach it to any post. So in this case, I'm going to attach my picture of my Lorax as well. Now, the other thing with the library that's really great is that once you make Edmodo connections, so you connect with other educators who are using Edmodo, anything they post on Edmodo, you'd have access to. So it's called anything attached to posts. So in this case, everything here has been attached by someone I'm connected to in Edmodo. So you then get an opportunity to share not only with your kindergarten teachers, but any other teachers that you are connected to in Edmodo. Sent by me would be any posts that I sent. I don't know if I have anything recent that I've sent. I guess I did. Actually, I don't remember that, so I don't remember sending any of that. So that's your library. That is where you can store things and share them as they come up. So once you have done this and you've added everything you want to add to your post, you're going to go down to this box. In this case, I'm in the learning and training group that I've created, and I am automatically going to post there. It should come up for you if you just have one group and that's where you're posting to and you're within the group. If not, you can just start typing the group. So I'm going to start typing students, and automatically my group students 11, 12 pop up, and I can certainly add them to this as well. So obviously if you belong to more than one Edmodo group, you can share in several Edmodo groups. So once you have the group you want, you just post send, and you will find that everything posted. Now the link will take a little while. It will be readily available immediately, so you can click on the link immediately. The actual image that goes with the link will take a little while before it sets up, but as you'll see, the Lorax image immediately popped up. From there you can reply and comment. You could share if you wanted to share it with another group you are in or a person that you are with. So if I wanted to send this to someone, oops, that's where I would go down here and type in who I wanted to send it to. It would hopefully pop up. I don't guess I have anybody named Miss in there. So this would be who I wanted to share it with. So do I want to share it with Edmodo groups or a smart group? So you don't have to necessarily keep your information within one group. You can share it in multiple groups, even if you weren't the person who put it in the newsfeed initially. As far as using this as a networking tool, I would say those are the basics that you'll need to understand, to learn. If you are the leader of the group, certainly you can do some things in terms of setting up your group the way you want it set up. But I think in order to network and share ideas, this is a fabulous tool for doing that. And I think that you'll find that once you use it, you'll start to like it, and you'll probably start thinking of ways that you really could use this with your kindergarten students. There are lots of ways to use social media type methods with 5-year-olds. And so I think as you play with it, you will probably start talking about how you could actually use this with your students. Just other basics, there's Edmodo's added an app store, so this button up here is the apps. You can set up a calendar if you wanted to do like meetings or maybe Skype or a Google Hangout with one another. You could put that on the calendar and add dates to your calendar. We've already talked about the library. That would be where everything of mine exists. Oh, and apparently they've added that you can get some things from Google Docs. So if you have something of yours in Google Docs, you can also add that to your library. That's new. I hadn't seen that yet. It's very exciting. So that's Edmodo for kindergarten networking. I would be glad to answer any more questions that you have. You can reach me by asking Heather. Heather will gladly connect you to me, or you can contact me at my website, which is jamievandergrift.com. I'm also on Twitter at jamievanderg. And if I can be of any more assistance to you, please let me know. I hope you enjoy Edmodo.